Friends, best greetings from Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine. My name is Victor Fursov. I am research entomologist, beekeeper and teacher, and I'm studying small insects, parasitic wasps, which are widely distributed all around the world and were indicated here on this poster. They're tiny from half of millimeter till 2 millimeters size, and I'm working at the Institute of Zoology and National Academy of Sciences in Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine, in the center of Kyiv, downtown near Metro Teatrana, where working despite all the troubles, despite all circumstances. Institute is working despite sometimes our crazy neighbors from bloody country is sending something unusual which is causing troubles to our cities. But Kyiv is standing, and Kyiv is just protecting independence and freedom of Ukraine. And the whole other cities are standing on as well. Thank you for coming in. Welcome to join our stream at this time, this evening time, at this night time in Kyiv. And by the way, it's early just in Western Europe, and it's more dark in Eastern neighboring countries, by the way. And majority of people don't enjoy insects. Majority of people are ignoring insects. But I am talking here on this channel about insects, about invertebrates, about small arthropods, about big arthropods, and it depends from the season. In this season, winter time in Europe, there are not so many insects because majority of them were just in the culture and others were just overwintering. And it's lunchtime in America, by the way. Nice time for lunch, but it's already time for sleeping and just warring time in Ukraine because sometimes our bloody neighbors making too much troubles, especially at night time, especially in the front line of Ukraine. But let's talk about insects, let's talk about nature, because life is going on, and we are just hoping for the best of Ukraine and we are believing to our Ukrainian army and Ukrainian forces. As I thought, majority of people don't like insects. Just now, majority of Ukrainians doesn't like our bloody neighbor from the east, because this is not because of history, but because of these troubles in this past whole year, and now it's even more than 1 year. And that's why I'm speaking English on this channel, to ignore these neighbors and to make my video for wider distribution. Because by the way, just in India, more than 1 billion people are living and working and just interested in nature, much more than in other countries, by the way. And some Indian people just made some comments under my videos. And hello to Simple Rose to America, who is just making some comments, by the way. But some people in insects, some people are going to special zoo market to buy living insects, to buy dead, dry insects for collection. But some devoted lovers of nature enjoying living insects, to observe for them, to take photos, to take videos, to create video stories, photo stories for educational purpose, because everything it depends from education. If you can talk with children from this young age about importance of nature, about importance of tiny creatures like insects and bees and ladybugs, your children and just other children will know much more about it and will not crush each insect inside the fist, inside just under their fingers, because some people are saying, crush this insect, just kill this insect, but only just devoted and educated. And we would say, normal parents will say, do not touch insect, just allow this fly to fly, allow this bee to fly, to live, allow to this beetle to crawl around, or allow this spider hide somewhere. Do not kill him, because spider is beneficial, and many bees are beneficial, many wasps are beneficial. Do not kill insects because of hygiene reasons, because we are spreading diseases. No, many insects were just ignoring diseases, were very clean. I always showing my beloved parasitoids and some wasps how they're cleaning. We have a first pair of legs for cleaning their antennae. we're cleaning their antennae, we're cleaning their mouth parts, their nose, we're cleaning their body, we're cleaning especially the wings very carefully, so we do not spread any diseases after such kind of cleaning. Even cockroaches, even locusts, were cleaning themselves antennae because we're squeezing antennae through legs like that. You can imagine this is the antennae and cockroach or bees squeezing it like this and cleaning in mouth parts, all antennae, because antennae is very important for chemoreception to understand where is your partner, where is your food, where is your host, to find correct meal and to find correct host if it is parasitoid. We are not talking today about such insects like locusts, like grasshoppers, like some like mole crickets, which are considered to be pests. You see the book of Atlas of Pests of field crops in Ukraine. We will be talking about parasitoids. But before talking about parasitoids, I would like to show you a little bit Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine, and to tell a little bit about capital of Ukraine, to show you the way how I'm just going to Kyiv to my job. I will tell you a little bit more about surrounded sculptures, buildings, and places. So here I just from the over on the bridge again. Bridge over the Dnieper River, and this is a station, Dnieper River station. It was taken just before the wartime. And here you see our famous Taras Shevchenko Park in its summertime, and famous poet, Ukrainian leader of mentality, Ukrainian poet Taras Shevchenko. He's standing on this monument just in front of a red building of a Taras Shevchenko National University. And this is Square of Independence with a column of Ukraine with an on the top of the Lady Ukraine. And here the Maidan of Independence, or Square of Independence, with clouds, with all these blue skies. And this is on the right side building. And here this is a National Botanical Garden near. So this is monastery and bridge, Patton Bridge, and this is Hrishko Botanical Garden in a May time with flowering lilac flowers. And here this is a central in downtown city of Kiev, Krishyatik Street with some cafeteriums, cafe, buildings, shops. So this is one of the restaurants and just in front of a Bessarabka food market. So this leopard, just small culture of leopard near the cafeteria, just also waiting for leopards from Germany, by the way. And this is Pirogova Architectural Museum, ethnographical museum in, I guess this is in a June time. So old buildings of the last century, even two centuries before. And this is Maidan of Independence, or Square of Independence in evening time, just in front of the column, in front of a hotel, Ukraine. And on the left side, this is just a very stick with a national flag of Ukraine. And on the right, this is musical philharmonic building in white colors. And here, this is a red building of National University, Taras Shevchenko University, near Taras Shevchenko Park. Yes, it was irises, flowers, that's right. Here many students just coming in a mid-time. Okay, here this is Saint Sophia Cathedral and Square? No, not Saint Sophia. Saint Michael Cathedral Square, because here this bell is a little bit lower, and on the right side is the restored Saint Michael Cathedral. Here some sunflowers. I took it just probably near my institute in the summertime. So a very famous flower in Ukraine. And here, just in front of a Saint Michael Cathedral, Saint Sophia Cathedral with very tall 18th century bell, and on the right side you see crosses of a Saint Sophia Cathedral. And here this is a monument to see some flowers near my apartment building. We call it Cosmos flowers. In August time, some flowers are very colorful near buildings, even in we say it, sleeping areas near apartments buildings. And here this is a way of my when I'm going to my institute. So this is Bogdan Khmelnytsky Street, Bogdan Khmelnytsky, and just chestnut trees with flowers probably in June or in May. Just I'm working near the National Literature Museum, and here this is a view from my apartment, not from my apartment, but this is a view from my laboratory. And here the Saint Michael Cathedral in all beauty, just in a close view. This cathedral was restored in 1997 after it was demolished in 1937 in Stalinist time, and it was restored in time of independent Ukraine. And here this is already demolished monument of friendship of Ukrainian and Russian workers. Now no more so friendship between. And so here this is order of friendship, but we do not believe anymore in such a Soviet order of friendship. No more friendship in such Soviet style when one big brother considered that he's a big brother and wanted to suppress just all around people. So this building was demolished totally. And this is a funny small elephant, small miniature sculpture on the near the high view to the Dnieper River, to the region called Podil. Here in nighttime, in evening time, Krishchatik Street in the downtown of city of Kiev with lights of cars and heavy traffic. And here you can say just the third season after spring, summer, and this is autumn time. And this is Saint Michael Archangel over the bridge in the Independence Square of Ukraine, Independence Square in Kiev. And here, Antonovich, I guess Antonovich now called street in the winter time, just nearby Taras Shevchenko's University, in Taras Shevchenko Park. So beautiful view in the winter time. But this winter we had just a very little snow, by the way. Here this is a Christmas decoration near my institute, near the National Museum of Natural History. On the left side, this is entrance to the museum, and this is Bogdan Khmelnytsky Street with decoration in Christmas time with full lights. Here we see on the right side view to the Saint Michael Cathedral, domes in light, and monument in snow. This is Khmelnytsky, Hetman Bogdan Khmelnytsky, in celebration of a Christmas time. So a lot of light, and welcome to my channel, by the way. And just don't forget, I have a second little bit more pictures from Kyiv. Talking about students, at the present time, I do not teach students, okay, from university. Biologists, students who are coming to our institute for some training course. As I showed already, Taras Shevchenko monument. Unfortunately, in this time, this monument is under the danger to be destroyed because of a bloody neighbor. So it was clearly, so it became a little bit invisible. But this was before war, so monument is open and in full honor. So this is winter time, I guess, maybe 2 years ago. Yeah, because here It was Christmas time, so decoration, some shops with food and drink, because this was a Christmas time, so some small houses with food and drink, and with some skiing area, skaters. Some children were skating here in a small area, just in the middle, in the place of a round fountain. So people were walking around, having a fun before and after Christmas, having food and drink here, and sometimes for children, people were skating around. So this was in a Christmas. And some decorations. Yeah, this is skating place with frozen. But this winter we didn't have it because of all troubles around. Yeah, it was not for hockey, it was just for playing, for students play. Here some places for taking photos near some funny winter sculptures. And this is Taras Shevchenko Park. This is a restaurant with some food. And thank you, Rose, for your comments. So people enjoy very much this Taras Shevchenko Park, especially students, because here are several cafeterias, some nice places to drink coffee. And unfortunately, some months ago, 2 rockets came just nearby this park, one precisely in the park and one another near the park in a cross. And here, this is a red building of university with Christmas tree in the Christmas time a couple of years ago. This time the decoration was not so much, but we had a Christmas tree near the Saint Sophia Cathedral. So, but this is not the Saint Sophia Cathedral Christmas tree in this season. It was just earlier, maybe 2 or 3 years ago. Okay, this was different places. Yes. Okay. Here just some advertisement to subscribe to my channel. And let's start our video with insects without sound, because here translation with sound sometimes not very well because it's connected with video, but we see here different types of insects, and then I will show you and explain some parasitoids. So here a little bit introduction here. So this is a host of some parasitoids from Pteromalidae family. These are bread beetles, quite common, not so dangerous, but a little bit irritating pest in the kitchen and sometimes in stocks. So, or in America, this is called drugstore beetles because their larvae are feeding on any of food meal, especially on dry meal food, like this dry bread, cake. So with some holes, these are after emergence of these small tiny parasitoids of family Pteromalidae genus Lariophagus, and some larvae of these beetles before shown were just here sitting inside like small capsules and thin the bread from inside, making just a shell from this bread. And in laboratory culture, parasitoids just emerged in this cage. And here this is a huge parasitoid, about 3 centimeters size, huge parasitoid, which is I recorded in this summer in 2022. So this is parasitoid megarrhiza. You see mega because of so big, of Ichneumonidae family. And this is the most interesting, funny process of oviposition, laying eggs inside somewhere under the bark of tree, inside the wood, inside the larva of tail horn wasp of the family Tentridionidae. And here tiny parasitoid, just 2 mm size, despite shown on screen. Put ovipositor inside the host, inside the puparium of fly. Just some liquid was coming from puparium, and female was very happy about it. Maybe didn't lay egg, but still she's feeding on a drop of liquid from the pupa, so she's happy about it as well. But pupa probably will die. And here this is a funny parasitoid with very strange, like a stalk between thorax and between abdomen, cleaning antennae. This is family Eucharitida, parasitoid of ants. So strange, big, 2 times or 3 times bigger than ants, but larvae living inside nest of ants. And this is the same parasitoid shown before on a bark of tree, but sitting inside a plastic cage. And I show you the lawn oviposition of ovipositor as a tail from the abdomen. So lawn ovipositor, the body, narrow, slender body. It's about 3 centimeter, and long stick, which is called ovipositor, also about 3 centimeter totally size, at least 6 centimeter size, but very slender, helpless, and cannot bite at all. And this is a parasitoid of the family Eolophidae genus Pediobius, tiny parasitoid, 2 mm size, so big on the screen, but only 2 mm size, parasitoid of pupa and larvae of many species of night moth and daily butterflies. So female is alive and very happy to be here because I'm feeding them always with a drop of honey. And here very special, so surprising shape of a parasitoid, big one, about 9 mm, 10 mm size, parasitoid of a genus Leucospidae, which is parasitizing something. And something, this is a main group of eggs and small larvae, tiny larvae like worms of a flies of a family Stratiomidae living in water. And here tiny parasitoids with genus Trichogramma, egg parasitoids, species Trichogramma dendrolemi, crawling on these white substances, which are eggs of butterflies. And this female is just standing up on the egg and not crushing the egg, but putting inside the ovipositor. So this tiny parasitoid is laying egg inside the egg of butterfly. And here another species, same genus relative, but another species, Trichogramma pintae, just crawling inside the plastic cage with size about 0.5 mm. These all parasitoids about were bred in the laboratory, and so they were sent to me for identification of the species. So we're feeding on eggs of butterflies. And here the big head of parasitoid, but parasitoid is just about 5 centimeters. 5 millimeters, not centimeters. Centimeters, it will be big, huge predator. But this is parasitoid of genus Taurimidae family, with antennae shown to the right and feeding with mouth parts on a drop of honey. Size of a body is just 5 millimeters, so head is about 1 millimeter. And here very funny group of parasitoids, larval parasitoids, just waiting for in a queue to parasitize the caterpillar, to parasitize or just to feed on caterpillar, because caterpillar already paralyzed by some females and others coming and just feeding, just licking on liquid, which is coming out of the caterpillar. And caterpillar moveless because after paralyzing cannot move at all. And here we see tiny parasitoids of family Megastigmidae, seed feeders, which are living inside seeds and just we're just, you see here, just some kind of fighting for food. So one female just not like another female, just pushing her outside from a drop of honey. And next one as well. So we're sometimes becoming aggressive because of food. Okay, thank you. Change the laundry today. We just have a few videos more. Here, just view under the microscope for already microscopic subjects, some beetles, some yellow spiders, some yellow on the right side thrips, second thrips, small about 1 millimeter size. In the center, parasitoids, chalcid wasp, and this is a braconid wasp, braconid parasitoid. Female with a long stick on the right side, you see, and this female is cleaning the head and cleaning antennae, just we call grooming, cleaning antennae very carefully with her first pair of legs, four legs to cleaning antennae, and then cleaning abdomen, cleaning ovipositor on the top before flight. Here we see under the microscope other insects. Here, parasitoid of family Hymenoptera. Here, this is a black one, Hymenoptera family. Polynema genus, big one. With narrow wings, with very reduced venation. And here, Entomologist family. And right side again, Entomologist family with very short marginal vein. And here, just final short video, the last but not the least, some videos, flowers near my apartment where I'm just living, to show you the beauty sometimes just near the buildings in summertime. So we're waiting very much for spring flowers, for peaceful springtime, for peaceful summer, and definitely we're waiting for flowers. And if you're coming to my channel, don't forget to be subscribed to my channel. And I express my acknowledgement to my patrons who are just visitors of my Patreon page. So I indicate their name after my videos for showing the acknowledgement of the sponsorship. Okay, thank you very much for coming. This was a stream online time, just directly from Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine, in this middle time, just 30 minutes before midnight in Ukraine, in Kyiv. Despite it's much earlier just in Western Europe, much earlier in North America. So 4 people just at the present time just watching us together. Thank you a lot. Thank you for coming. Okay, if you don't like it, no, I do not hesitate about it. I do not worry about it at all. So if someone can make more videos, if someone can make much more surprising videos, welcome to show it. So I have many videos which I have shown already on my channel. Thank you. Someone, Rose is writing from Oregon, USA. Good luck to USA. And don't forget, visit my Patreon page, press like and write your comments. And don't forget, we are fighting for independence of Ukraine. I say for independence of Ukraine and for freedom of Ukraine. And thank you for coming. Write your comments, ask your questions, subscribe to my channel, and write comments under this video or check on the videos on my channel. If you do not speak English, no problem about it. You can watch video without language. If you speak English, you can write questions in English. Yes, glory to Ukraine. Thank you, Simply Rose. Good luck. Welcome to my new videos, which I'm continuing to show. If we have electricity, if you have internet connections, to be continued, I would say. Thank you for coming. Ukraine will win. Good luck and see you soon on my channel.